boy, and how the thing go. It's your boy. It's Lions then. So people, before we even start the thing, I want to big up Josh Charlene. You know, she's the young lady who sent me this. So big up Josh Charlene on YouTube. She's a YouTuber that does reaction videos. So before we even start, I want to big up the whole self for this particular t-shirt. Josh Charlene, much love. And we have Chica on the inside as well. Backstage, bobbing her head. We have her here. The original.
Good
right?
morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Nice vibration. And today, and today, we have Chica in and out. You know when we start Chica, it's long-winded. Yeah? You know when she come out, it's long-winded this. Right? Big up Stephanie on the inside. Yeah. The question today is, what is your purpose on this planet? Why were you born? When we come back, we'll discuss purpose. And we love going out to Rachel Bagwandine. The young lady who was attacked by that dog there. Much love, Sonali Bartholomew on the inside. Big up Andy on the inside. And yes, big up Josh Charlene. Follow on YouTube. She's the one who put this line on my chest. Yeah? So when we come back, we're going to bring Chica on the inside and we're going to discuss what is purpose, the definition of purpose. Why do you believe you were born? What is your purpose in this dispensation, in this life, in this time frame? Because you know it just goes so quick. Perfect example, Rachel Bagwandine, much love. Born too soon. You know it go. When we come back. 17 loud, no bother feel me fire clappers. Diamonds in my chip, but just I represent the choppers. Do this easy, how natural. Run out this our diesel and we're ready for the auction. Right in the place, them say I'm here to attraction. Yo, come we make a fuck with a larger life. But just a leave it, come see me, sir. Fuck them up fine. Them ever want some culture. It's like them figured some man a human being, and we all got seen, so we not perfect. Not because man have a Honda stream and I be out on the hill, no mean say man have no purpose. Them not no respect for me, and I see hey bad mind, me no need your trust. Me no see them with them fat like diamonds, while it's on the nervous. So be yourself, but when you be yourself, them quick to judge you. That make up your mind.
Alright people, so we Inside Lions done this morning talking about what is your purpose in life. Good morning, Seema. Good morning. Alright, so we're talking about purpose this morning. And purpose is really the reason, you do something, the reason you were created, the reason you exist. So why do you think you were created? Why do you think you exist in this life? Why do you think you really exist? And sometimes persons, they may say, you know what, I don't know what my purpose is. Some person may say, they're looking to, find what their purpose is, why it is they exist. Some people just don't understand or don't know, or they may be already doing what they're supposed to do, but they just really never see it as that being their purpose, right? So we want to say again, we're sending out our sincerest condolences to the Bagwandine family, right? So we want to, just fly high, rest in peace, Rachel Bagwandine. We know that the family is really going through grief right now, and there are really different stages of grief, and I know that at this moment they are actually facing all those stages of grief. And the thing about it is, I know there's a lot of blame, there's a lot of anger, wishing that, you're in a state of disbelief as well. And it is tough, right? But let us look at, and Lion mentioned something there just now, going too soon. And some persons believe that when persons already fulfill their purpose in life, they will be taken away. But in reality, the truth is really that some persons are really gone too soon. Yeah? Some persons really gone too soon. So what is your purpose, Seema, Andy, Sonali, everybody on this live? What do you think your purpose is? So, I mean, and it could actually have more than one purpose as well. So if you believe that you have more than one purpose, you can state that as well.
Right? All to do with my purpose. Yeah, so when we come back, listen, it's touching, because we live our lives a particular way every day, and we do not really stop to think, am I fulfilling my purpose? Are we really fulfilling our destiny? Are we just going through the motions? Are we just going through the ins and outs, just going to work? You know what I mean? Are we just doing the bare minimum? And it's sometimes like, sometimes we wasting time, Big up all the people on YouTube. You know what I mean? We put so much emphasis on the negative, and the great city is schism. You know what I mean? And do we really focus on, hey, today, you have a purpose today, right now? You know what I mean? You have a goal now. Some people just say this goal, the goal driven, so I have a goal next 5 years. And they ain't sure to see it, Real talk. Real talk. People giving her good morning. So when we come back, we'll place, and I think each of us has more than one purpose.
Yeah,
and I think
we do.
Purpose is a daily thing. Every day you could fulfill your purpose. You don't have to wait to get the plenty money. Everything is money in this life, I realize people. So let me think long and hard when we come back. One of your purpose for today. No, don't give me 10 years. Don't give me 5 years. I goal. What's your
so
purpose?
So what if you're living in a purpose right now? Like you're already living in it.
Now,
yeah, you're living it.
We want to know people. When we come back, right? Chicken.
Till I make the ship sail. No time to pray. All we are work for. Be the taxi driver, be the conductor. And every day they call me stress. Cause me pay done before me get me paycheck. Working 9 to 5, trying to keep myself alive. But it's so hard to see my way. So hard to see my way. Oh John, me I beg you help me. No see no other way. So me beg you help me. It's so hard to see my way. Alright then, listen the part and me tell you how it work. Bust fear for the week, take out pay first. Pay for couple lunch, show me just from me smell. Stash a little thing, forgive to me girl. Then here comes the bills, commission and JPS. Tax the government of it, I hate to make me stress. But man still a take on the road, do my life inside the Lord. Working 9 to 5, trying to keep myself alive. But it's so hard to see my way. It's so hard to see my way.
Alright, people. So we're talking about purpose this morning, right? So I will get the ball rolling with, what I believe to be my purpose. I think my purpose is one to be what you call an active listener. Someone, when it is persons, they are going through, whatever challenge, whatever grief, and they just need someone to talk to, I am that person. So I think that is one of my purpose in life is to be an A, right? Giving an A to persons who need to, let off what's on their chest, what's in their heart, what it is they are going through, at a particular, in their life. So that is just one. It's something that, people will just pick up the phone and say, hey, I just need to talk to somebody, right? I could just be sitting down in a maxi and somebody just, they have something and they just want to, just release whatever it is they are going through. Something happened, they just need to release. Yeah. And some person may say that it's happened to them, and some persons have that, what some person may consider a gift, just to listen, because not everybody can listen, and not everyone could really, control because a lot of time when persons offload on you. All right, good morning to your family. Good morning. All right. So Seema's family, they are going through a time of grief right now, right? And we know it is really, really tough, but we want you, to, stay strong. We know the situation is hard, but, really remember Rachel and the joy that she brought, the smile that she put on persons' faces. They said she's, was very helpful. So remember all the goodness that she had brought to their lives and, lived. So, and he's saying, I think my purpose is to be a light of hope and courage to others. And I know because I see it in my daily walk in life. Nice.
So love is the key, yeah? Love is the key. And love plays an important role in every facet of society.
Please receive my thanks and praise and listen to chanting.
We have to understand now that, Siva family is going through. Big up Rachel. So we're talking about purpose. And it's okay to know that you have not found your purpose. Sometimes when we make these statements, then certain questions when you ask, yeah?
Yeah. And you know what I think? I think some persons, they're already living their purpose, but they don't recognize that that's their purpose. They're looking for something grand, something big. It needs to be like, whoo! And they're not realizing that your purpose is just simply to put a smile on someone's face. Right? And you doing that, some people are always cracking jokes, really making people laugh. And they're not really studying that is really a purpose, because somebody may be down. And by you being in their environment, to being a part of their life, you telling whatever joke it might be, a stale joke or whether it's stale or not, you making somebody laugh, you bringing a smile to that person's face, you change their attitude, you change their mindset, and that is your purpose right there. Right? And it may seem small to you, but it's big to the other person.
Right, so people think about it, it's in and out the dusty window in Lion Page, she got some long-winded vibrations, and they say true. She got plenty winning the sale. Yeah? So this was going out to the entire family. Big up Seema. Yeah? Big up. Yeah? And the family is not alone. I was telling Chika, we need that jersey, boy. Wherever jersey is on the print.
All right, so Seema is saying that she's living her purpose. So Seema, place in the comment section, because some persons may not know you, so we know what your purpose is. So place in the comment section what your purpose is. Yeah.
So
everybody on the live, everybody. I realize people really thinking about this boy. They're really thinking. Just hear what to make it simple. Think about your life right now. And maybe what it is you do for others. Right? Because what do you do for others, or what do you bring to others? And that in itself is, you know, we ain't saying for persons to use and abuse and take advantage, eh? But just think about the simple things that you do on a day-to-day that bring goodness to a person's life.
Right, so when we come back, people, you know the system set. It's your boy, you know, Chica how win.
No one nobody asks me how me doing, come great.
The topic is what is your purpose, and think about it, because a good topic for you to think about. When we come back, we will highlight some of the comments of Salani's comment on the way, and think about it. And then this might be good to get you thinking the right way. Because sometimes our minds are full with so much thought that don't make sense. We're thinking about things that don't make sense. So if I know today my purpose is to make one person smile. Simple enough.
Very, very simple.
I can say today my purpose is to make Andy throw a wine in the 2-step Saturday this evening. So when we come back, yeah.
Like a gun, that's why me get a big speaker and a microphone. I say, them say fi be yourself, but when you be yourself, them quick to judge you. That make up your mind. I say a full line, me no say everybody love you. Racism parasite. My mother pray for me every day and she says some of them can't touch up. You know see my time to shine. It's my rap when them feel like some me now go come out to know. See they know me in the trouble. I God alone know how me do it. Not even me no know how me do it. Treading these zones and these lonely streets. Later on them I go crown me feet. So now giving me a lie, believing a eye. Every minute me apply, me live in a sky. Remember the seed where you sow, you reap. The devil don't give your soul for keep. Me see my life reach square one, and me still stay strong. I'm me same one, I'm not a different man. I'm me same one.
Alright, people, so we have Sonali saying that, you know, I live every day as a caregiver, the rope against a person's back. I'm the one they call when they are in need. So Sonali is saying that she's a caregiver. She's the rope against a person's back, as well as, you know, the person that they call when they are in need, right? So you can call a phone at any time. You know, sometimes you have persons that you could call and they know that, hey, you could getting them to, you know, run this errand with you and, you know, do whatever it is they need to get done. That's who she is. And okay, so see, my saying, my one is what the Father gave to me and blessed me with my 3 loving kids. All right. So, and she said she loves to wake up to them every day. God give her life. Now, being a caregiver, some persons don't understand the length and breadth of what is required or what a caregiver does. And we want to shout out all the caregivers today. And that goes for every person who has a family, you know, a child, a brother, a sister, a parent with the disability, with an illness that, you know, that they really can't care for themselves, right? And it has some persons, or they may not even be, they may not have a relative or family, but however, they are called for that. You know, it has some persons that work really well with the elderly, right? It has some persons work really well with children, right? And some persons, they are really living their purpose every day because they are really taking care of, you know, the babies, the toddlers, the youth, the elderly. Some persons are there for families, right? So I just really want to shout out all the caregivers, right? So I'm going to hear what I have some persons that are not caregivers right now, like the legit caregivers, and they really know how to take care. So we shouting out Sonali, right? We shouting out Mom Listra, right? Because she is a caregiver. I want to also shout out my auntie Kemba, right? She works really, really well with the elderly, so shout out to her. I want to shout out Carrie-Ann. She works with an elderly as well, so big shout out. And to all the parents who have a child with a disability, those who cannot move. This one I can't really call all names right now, but big shout out to y'all. I recently, had contact with somebody, and she has a child with cerebral palsy, so big up to Rishma. That child cannot walk, cannot move, so she has a big, she has to be there for that child. That child is in Pampers as well. So a shout out to Rishma as well. So all the parents, right? Shout out to Tada, that's a relative who I've never met in person. So shout out to you, shout out to everybody who has a child.
Yeah, so the winners belong in the sales of Chica Chick, yeah? So I want to touch on that.
Yeah, I want to emphasize the caregiver role. So let's see what Sonali is saying. Caregiver in that sense. And for those who don't have a disability or are just in a soft spot. Yeah? Because the thing about it is, right?
So, as I say, the witness belong in the sales, the online page, right? I find these days, it's good enough. It's good when people have, enough to give. Yeah, I like it. This is one of the things I want to highlight, what Tima said. I'm going to tell you, women. There's the issue with women. Women have forgotten that this purpose is why you were made. You see this purpose here? The children. Yeah. And listen to all the purposes we throw it out now. But we leave out the bringing up our children. Every woman, regardless you make them or you adopt them, one of your primary purposes in this universe is to take care of the children. Let me say it again. Whether you make them, they call your auntie, they call your big sister. Troubles and trials to face and all of the crosses. One of the main purposes is to make sure the children go right. Tima, before we don't play this one. This one here, women, all independent women. That's the problem in society right here. When we come back, she can continue what she was saying. All the love going out to Tima and the trial and tribulation. So this is a touching one. We want to let the place in the comment section. Love to someone you have lost this year.
This year alone or
somebody you have lost in the last 5 years. So I will go first. I want to place in the comment section. My father. I have lost my father this year. So as you see them running, only place in the comment section when their auntie, uncle, or grandparent, a friend. But we know COVID come, and you know the interesting thing? We have funerals every week for the past 3 years. COVID done, we start a party. Because we don't put them in the ground, yeah? So for the past 3 years, anybody who has lost someone, right? So for anybody who has lost someone in the past 3 years, put the name in the comment section, put some heart, because yeah. So So when we come back, we will live the spirit of those because I put my father because I lost my father this day. Yeah? Chica?
Yeah, I was just wondering something, but I was thinking it because some person there may have lost someone, longer than 3 years, and it is even
Well,
still
longer
affected
than
them
3 years. So if you have
up
lost
to this
someone
day.
and you want to put the name in the comment section, you can put the name in the comment section. So we're remembering souls who have gone, yeah? In this segment here. So we start off with Rachel. So see my Rachel name and put some heart. And everybody else who have lost someone, place it in the comment section. When we come back.
When you be yourself, then quick to judge you. That make up your mind. It's like them figured some man a human being, and we all got seen, so we not perfect. Not because man have a on the stream and I be goes on the hill, no mean say man have no purpose. Them not no respect for we, and I see it. Hey, bad mind, me no need your trust. Me no see them when times hot like diamonds. While it's on the neighbor. Them say to be yourself, but when you be yourself, them quick to judge you. That make up your mind. I say we're full of enemy, no this say everybody love you. Classes and parasite. My mother pray for me every day and she says so no them can't touch you. You know see my time to shine. It's my rap when them feel like some men I go come out to nothing. See they know them in a try ask me wait. Watch the road me walk, me beg you guide me from the snake. No one nobody ask me how me doing, come great. Me go for what me want, brother, me no procrastinate. No tell me about fate, just guide me from people. Beg you, call them evil. Them want to see me crash and broke up now my vehicle. Tell your brother them we just here up in a real flow. Them say to be yourself, but when you be yourself, them quick to judge you. That make up your mind. I say we're full of enemy, no this say everybody love you.
Alright, so Andy is saying, he really brings light of hope to others, right? That's for those of you who missed it, he does that, and he's proud of it because persons are encouraged when they see him. And Seema, he's sending some love to you. Don't give up. Seema and family, right? So don't give up. That is something else that we always need to remember as well. Don't give up, no matter how hard things may seem. Right, so Seema, we sending out love to Seema as well. She lost her mom earlier this year. I believe it was February. Right, so she lost her mom. So love goes out, and now she lost her cousin. That to me that was I will consider that violence of vicious death. Yeah, and we need to remember that Rachel died a heroin protector. Right, so remember in the hero for the males and heroine for the ladies, not the young girls. Right, and she would have protected her brother. She allowed she told the brother, you run, and she will take head to head with this dog. Right, so she died as a protector. Yeah. She really protected her younger brother, and that was a courageous move. That was a really brave move. Not everyone is going to do that. So do you really love someone that you will put your life at risk to ensure that you protect someone? Do you think that's your purpose? And you have some persons they really believe their purpose is one of protector. So like I'm saying, ladies, you don't play. Women, you don't play the role of being the one to mold, nurture the children. And women, remember that, you have that role, right? Whether it is you, give natural birth, you give birth to a child, whether you adopt a child, whether you are a teacher, auntie, you remember, ladies, you women, you have a very, very important role, and let's not downplay that. Yeah, so shout out to all the mothers who really take their role seriously, their purpose seriously when it comes to the upbringing of children. right? And because we have to understand that purpose that we have in our bringing trend, we want to make sure that we do it the right way, that we really make a positive influence to our young ones, because they are our future. They are our future, right? And you don't want to forget that purpose, because listen, is where I work. It have some of these. I don't have any children, but some of them call me mommy, right? Personally, said, she lost a good few over the past 5 years. Yeah, and it have some person, every year, sometimes every month, they're getting hit by another one, right? So my actually, based on what I can remember, when I had well cognition, my first loss would have been 2014. Let's say 2013, the ending of 2013, where it is I lost my grandmother. So that was my first loss. Yeah? That's my first loss, and then... So, and he's saying, don't give up. Seaman family stand strong.
Yeah, man, so love goes out again. Sure. Rachel Bagwandine, and standing in the gap for her brother. She stood in the gap. We call that standing in the gap. No greater love is there for another person to lay down their life for another person, regardless. And to be able to lay down your life at that young age, different vibration.
So, see, my saying, I am a young mom of 3 loving kids, and I thank the Father for them every day goes by. Or 3 thanks the Father for them that every day goes by. I cannot do without my kids. They are first in everything that she does.
Correct is right. And excellent in the terms of what purpose means. Because we must be able to fulfill our foundational purpose. So persons who are in teaching, guiding young people, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a calling. I call those kind of things, that's a calling.
Yeah,
vocation, that is what the speaker would say. But that is a calling, because it is no longer now based upon a particular salary, yeah?
Yeah.
It is no longer
and
based
that's the thing,
upon it's no longer based upon how much I get into it,
Very
so when we
true.
come back, the thing said, me on Lion page, it's like in and out. It's like in and out. We are the long-winded one. We are the long-winded one, and passion. They got passion empowerment with this Chica J. I want to touch that kid. I want to. They got Chica J's company. Hold on. See, I want to stop Chica J. I want to take time out now to big up Chica J's company, which is Passion Empowerment. I want to big up that company because I see the pro bono work. And me, I am seeing the pro bono work being done by Passion Empowerment. So see, if you didn't know, I am basically saying today. If all you didn't know, big up Andy's grand uncle in 2014. He lost his grand uncle. And I believe that our ancestors are here with us, even in that other place, looking over us and giving us energy and strength. So I don't even say I have lost my father. My father has transcended this time frame. More on my father and grandmother, because I have lost my grandmother as well on my father's side. I believe, and I know, I won't say believe, I know that their energy is there, giving us that strength. Nobody is truly lost in this vibration. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, it will only be dispersed. Yeah, short queen saying. What short queen saying there, Chica?
She's saying her life is not about her anymore, it's about her kids. And that's how she lives.
Well, it's interesting to say that there, but their life is about all things and not just the children. They'll grow up and leave it right here. Right? Stay focused. Right? So, as I was saying, your foundational purpose, you must know first. So, see, man, understand foundational purpose. Yeah? But, Chica, really actually, when you think about it, to stand in front danger for somebody else is a overwhelming.
Yeah,
it's overwhelming. That is not.
That is.
To push away somebody when a car come in and you take the hit, right? Let me be careful with our word, please, people. Let's be careful with using this word, love, please. Yeah?
Yeah,
right,
because
so
when you lay down your life,
so
it's
yeah,
not like you're laying down your life, eh?
That is the question we could ask here, though. When we come back, please in the comment section, is there somebody you love so much that you would lay down your life to preserve them? I'm talking about run in front of people. I'm talking about push them away from the train and the train run over you. Let me stop using this word wrongfully. You using this word wrongfully. Will you lay down your life so that other person should live? When we come back, your chicks, it's Lion Den, man. Big up Rachel, Bagwan Dean, only love going out to the family and friends and cousins and everybody. And I'm sure, as Steve said here, it will be some family, some guy. Man! What the hell is that? When we come back.
It's like them figured some man a human being and we all got seen, so we not perfect. Not because man have a Honda stream and I be goes on the hill, no mean say man have no purpose. Them not no respect for we, and I see it, hey bad mind, me no need your trust. Me no see them when times hot like diamonds, my quality on the neighbor. Them say to be yourself, but when you be yourself, them quick to judge you. That make up your mind. I say we're full of enemy, no they say everybody love you. Crosses and parasite. My mother pray for me every day and she says son of them can't touch you. You know see my time to shine. It's my rap when them feel like some men I go come out to nothing. See they know them in a trouble.
Ask me wait. Watch the road me walk, me beg you guide me from the snake. No one nobody ask me how me doing, come great. Me go for one, me want bread and me no procrastinate. No tell me about fate, just guide me from people. Beg you, call them evil. Them want to see me crash and broke up now my vehicle. Tell your brother them we just here up in a real.
Alright, people, so we are talking about purpose this morning, this afternoon, this evening, this night, whenever you are looking at it, right? And, sometimes, we go about life not understanding what our purpose is, and sometimes it's something simple, right? Don't think too hard on it, what your purpose is, because you could be living it every day, all right? So now the question is for all those on the live, all those who will be looking at it after, is there anyone that you will lay down your life for? Is there anyone, will you put yourself in harm's way? Will you push someone away and take the lash? Is there someone, is there any person that you will do something like that for? And that is what, Rachel did to save her brother, right? She protected him, she died for him. Yeah, and my same had the brother. I know that the brother, he will always remember that. He might question why her and not him, right? So will you do it? Will you do it? We know parents will say they will do it for their children. Some parents might say no. Yeah. And they're saying yes, 5 persons I will die for, and one is my brother, and I'm not just saying it, right? So, and he have a whole five, a whole farm, right? That he will die for. And I think, people really need to, think about it, and now this person's, dying for, right? It have persons, it may not even be their relatives, who help in some way, who, try to get someone on, because I believe it was last month. Hi, Josanne. Hi. Good afternoon to you. A gentleman, a father of two, he went in and saved I believe she was 12, right? He went in and saved her, but then the current pulled him because he saw that she was in danger, right? So we want to shout all the persons who go out there, right? They really have that instinct to protect. Not everybody have that. Trust me, not everybody have that. We want to shout, big shout to Lion. He's our next one. Instinctive protector, right? It has some people that comes it's natural.
And it get in trouble if people for yourself.
Right? No, it has some people, it is, and I think sometimes it is really their purpose. It has some persons, they won't die in the process, right? But that's some persons, but we talk, I know last in Sunday school we talk about, what we are thankful for. And what happened is, I don't know if some persons don't know how to come out and say thanks. Some people, they say thank you for everything, right? Somebody mash your foot and all and they say thank you. But some people always saying sorry, right? And I really think that sometimes, because I think it has some persons really don't know how to say thank you, how to express an attitude of gratitude, really and truly. Right? So Sonali's saying, hell yeah, I wouldn't ask anyone to die for me. I would give my life for my nieces.
Exactly. And that's what it is. And so people must be careful of the word love.
Yeah.
People have to be careful.
All right, thanks, Andy. She was 12, yeah. You confirming that. 12, yeah.
Yeah. So the feel that I have been for the past 3 years, I have already put myself in harm's way.
For the past what? 3 years?
What?
You say the feel that you have been.
No, the feel that I've been in so far in the last 3, I just said over the last 3 years, but I'm saying over the decade now. Over the decade.
Well, I want to know what 3.
Yeah, over the decade in the field. I have put myself in harm's way for a lot of strangers. You know what I mean? It had vehicles that was almost towed over to get people out of the vehicles. I mean, people getting assaulted. It's a lot of, people might not understand that even the job you're involved in requires that you. Yeah?
Protect.
Protect.
And protection comes in so many forms,
And I wouldn't even say that is love for life and human life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see something happening and you know human life is being threatened. Yeah? That is the purest love it has, because I had nothing to gain.
Exactly.
I didn't gain anything afterwards. And the last situation I was involved in where somebody was being assaulted, I didn't get a chance. Yeah? So it's easy now. So we really have to ask ourselves, even the significant others and the people you are around. You're telling them you love them, but you do. And I just say this with a straight. I just say it without any animosity, because telling a man or a woman, I'm here to know about that. Baby, I love you. You didn't love no man, girl. You didn't love that man. You didn't love that girl. Right? I telling you, me ask it. People don't like when be real. Let me be real now, yeah? We can be real a little bit. We're happy birthday from nowadays. He must say happy birthday from now.
And I don't know if she's talking about Kyra.
Right, so earlier Two-Step Saturday we celebrating Kyra. So Two-Step Saturday, and then we wanna showcase Kyra, which is the daughter birthday. Kiss. And we celebrating life.
And that's the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah. Kiss to Kyra. Kyra, I hope you're buying the dress. Because I'm bringing Kyra on the line to do a two-step with me. Kyra is the only one allowed.
And he's saying true daylight worker.
Yeah? Kyra is the only one allowed with her mom's permission to take the two-step. Okay, so she might say she want to see baby dance. Yeah? So ladies on the line, when I'm telling these men or they love them, be extremely careful. I tell them boys them not already, she can know how to talk please. And I'm not saying it from a place of anger. I'm not saying it from a place of hate. I'm saying it in truth and in fact. Because I can put people who married now, and I can ask that question, right? They're married 15 years. And I would ask the question now, you're married all these years. Oh, we married 20 years now. All right, good. He benefited for 20 years. But if you see the car coming, and all in the middle of the road, listen to me. Listen to me. You go in and push that man aside and let that car lick you down. You're married 15 years now, let them. I can talk it. Listen to me, Tika, you know me. I ain't talking thing we don't know enough. I talking real talking. I tell Chika many times. And anytime I put myself in harm's way for somebody, I doesn't get no chance to them. And I do it multiple times. And the girl had nothing to do with me. She wasn't concerning me. You understand what I say, Chika? You know who tell me times I want to pick up? I forget how my name is. I don't want to get serious with this thing. We was driving on the highway and I pick up things. I don't tell you how to do it. We was driving on the highway and it had a car turned over in the road. And my partner pulled aside. It had 3 young ladies in the back. The car was turned over in the middle of the road. We pulled the young ladies out with an elderly lady. It was in the night. Right? And because it was in the night, vehicles still come. So we got out 2 young ladies, we pulled out the elderly lady, and on the side of the highway, it had some kind of metal band on the side of the highway. And because of the night, cars were still flying past, and one car swerved away from that car. I had to dive over the railing, pull one lady away. That young lady was closest to me. My partner didn't get a chance. And it ended up hitting the elderly lady. The car hit the elderly lady and pin her. Right? We have to get that elderly lady out. I dive over and pull the lady and dive over with the young lady. And I saw that young lady after. That young lady did that in the middle of the road upside down. But the gentleman we pull up, he tell you why. He said anything this man wow again. Every time he see me, he just hop up in the road or little swear I'm a brother or my cousin. He just hop him up. Little more again, he kiss me. I'm being real with all it. The male, the man, anywhere he go, and I show Chika the guy already. I see that fella thought over it. And he said the only thing that hurt him was that when we got him out, he passed out. So he ended up in the ambulance. And he didn't get a chance to tell me that. Yeah? So, I mean, people, listen, we need to use this word now, boy. And I say it. I don't know the man. I didn't know the auntie in the car. I didn't even know the young lady. I didn't know them. You know what we could have done? We could have continued driving. Because for me to do that, all you want to see me here today, because that's how real it is. So when we using this word love, let me be careful. When we talking things and saying, hey, we believe in life and protect, no, we ain't believe in. Because when it comes down to it, when it comes down to time to act, most of we just turn we head, yeah? Not me, I'm not getting involved in that. Right, Chica?
So she might say her family will be on the live with us later.
Two
right?
steps, that'll be so good. That'll be so good. Yeah, good vibes. So, aside from that, you know, like, I love everybody, but when I say love, I mean not that kind of love. When man say they love you, man have ulterior motive, ladies. Let me be real with this thing now. You understand, Chica? You know, some people, when they tell you they love them, you know, it is just about a physical thing. They will get the last dollar. They will get the last bit of energy. They could exchange that, yeah? Yeah? And I tell you, I don't choose.
Them ladies will stay away. But see, not all, but some. Yeah.
Right? So we begin up Seema, Short Queen Boss. We begin up Rachel. Again, Rachel is my sister's name. So 2 Step Saturday, we have Giselle and Kyra.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. But we will still call on the name, you know me, it don't matter.
Yeah.
And we only will pick somebody to do the 2 step with. Well, you know how we just do it, a little lighter. And we have Chica at 4 o'clock. I don't know what Chica talking about. But,
see when that time reach.
But you know she have a long win. Yeah? What I ask of the people today is that let me don't play with the word love. Let me don't play with that word, please now. It just get me mad. Right? It just get me mad. She can't know. Because when I say, how much people love? I love the lion. Like, no. And this guy telling you, married people, I sure if you ask married people now, you know who going and say they going and push them out on the reality? The same man who is dogs out there. I'm telling you, the same man with a small dog, if it come down to it, the man putting himself in the way, the man running in front, the man breaks in the bottle and hugging up the same man. The same man now, boy.
And yeah, and as I mentioned that, it just, you know, brings me back to something that happened some years ago. My sister and I were on our way with our mom to work, you know, crossing. And a man, he was heading straight at us, and my mom put herself in her way to protect my sister and I from, you know, being hit. Yeah? Yeah,
that is love. That is love. And you see, that love is only existing when coming to children and family. You understand what I mean? It's unless it's a certain person who you're old. When you're really old, you know why they say the heart can't hold more than certain person. The heart can't hold it because it's so much person they will risk your life for. You might care about people deeply.
Yeah.
We hear what Seema saying. What
so
people
Seema is saying we could talk about who will look out for you and who you will look out for.
Nice. But I mean, we care deeply about persons. Don't get it wrong. Caring deeply about persons is not the same, yeah? They may have a certain thing, yeah?
She's saying, so true, lion, you give so much and you don't be looking for praise or anything. People don't even say thank you. So when they say I love you, you end up taking it with a grain of salt.
And it's true because I have seen it. And ladies, let me give you a little advice. I know we treating women have advice. But see when a man cordial to give my respect. Because I demand might help same time I need. You might be walking somewhere and there's a man coming to stand in the gap. Most of the time that's how it is. Think about it. Think about it all. Let me start to really respect people. Yeah? Love is the key. Love is the key, because if you really love, there's certain things you will do. And love has nothing to do with a sexual attraction or me and this girl going and deal after. Love has none. So big up YouTube, big up Facebook, big up your team. And all here, see you all at 4. I know what Chica going on at the team. I don't know. Team, I will call Chica and you ladies will discuss what you want to discuss. I ain't but let's tell me before. Because you got to prepare. But let's share up the So as we moving out, I want you guys to put some hands for Rachel Bagwandine. Well, please her name in the comment section. Put some hearts next to it. Yeah. Well, yeah. So we have the move. The long-winded one. and the noisy one. You know me. But better than say the fear before you fear. So it's the noisy one. And the long-winded one. We gone.
Real brother, you a real OG. Man, I try all the tears, but it's not easy. And the whole place I'm crying for you. Wish me coulda tell just say I no time for you.